guys, sir.
It's Tim.
We are D&D Mojo and Board Games. Hey, so if you guys stay tuned, we're going to go ahead and unbox Narcos, the board game. We got this at CMON Expo 2019. We got to play it. So while we're unboxing, we're going to talk a little bit about it. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead, we're going to open up Narcos, the board game. As I said, we got to play this at CMON Expo, and it's an interesting little game.
I enjoyed it.
So you got to play Overlord.
And I won. Ish.
So, Tim, why don't you explain a little bit about it, because you actually were playing the Overlord, so you were kind of the main point of the game.
Basically, all it is it's agencies searching for the cartel kingpin, basically, and what they call him Patron, and what he's doing is he's hidden somewhere throughout the country, either in a city or on a farm, and basically, it's up to these other agencies that are searching for him to narrow down where he is in the country and then try and capture him.
Now, the cool thing about this is it's the action deck, where you have 3 cards laid out here, which we'll see later on in the unboxing. And through the game, the people that are trying to find the Patron are using these cards on various spots to do different things. One, you get, if you put one here, the person that's playing Patron character gets to say, oh, well, he's got to count the closest spot. So he may be 3 spots away, but the Patron can say, well, he's either 3 or
12.
7. 12, yeah. I mean, and this one knocks out one of the 3 regions. So if you eliminate, was that? No, this is the region.
Yeah, that's the region.
Well, it knocks out one of the 3 regions, so now you're down to 2 regions. And then this one says whether he's in a farm or in a city. And you've got 2 chances to say where he's exactly at, or you lose. You can destroy the labs, which he's making his cocaine and makes his money from. You can block or destroy control tokens. You can attack his people. Now, Tim, this was more
this
were
is the
using.
Patron's dashboard here.
So do you want to explain that while I'm kind of flipping through these tokens?
The Patron has 10 Sicarios. You get a stand, a figure for each one of the Sicarios. You label them down here so you know who's who. They get these tokens here that are body armor, and they're numbered as the strength, basically, of the Sicario. And what you do is you randomly assign them as you wish to whichever of the Sicarios you want to have the most armor, which ones you don't want to have the most armor in case they get fought. Here is the distance they have to be or within to the Patron, and that is their overall glory if they are placed and survive. You have your activation stuff, the ends of seasons, and the season phases here for you, and you also got this Akicha Sicario's got his own set of cards that deal out some really nasty stuff to the agents.
The cards?
Yep. Plata o plomo. Silver or lead.
Now these are some of the ones that the people that are trying to find him
Yeah, that's
use.
the DEA agents.
And these are what we were talking about on the first tile were the actions, the tickets that you get. And you'll notice they're numbered 1, 2, and 3 because that actually has significance when you're using them.
And 4.
Now, Tim, why don't you explain that real quick? Because we get several of those and there's a reason.
Well, this is how you mark where your Patron is.
Now, can he move through the game?
He can. We unfortunately did not get to that aspect of it in our game because it was just a demo. But basically what you do is at the end of the season, all your farms that got cocaine out here, you get to cash in all your cocaine. And you earn your money and stuff like that. And you can pay to move the Patron. And there's a way to figure out how far you can move him with how much you pay. And then again, it's like the person that was demoing with us, he said, you can be a real jerk, pay to move the Patron, and
not
leave
move
him there. So that's basically your tracking card as to where he's at, and so you don't forget.
Now, as we were saying too, the DEA, the Cartel, Los Pepes, and the Policia of Colombia, these are their characters that they're running with. And a couple of them get to do a little bit extra stuff.
Yep.
Then you have your objective cards. I believe these are the Patron uses these, right? Did we get to these?
No, I believe these are the Patrons.
Okay. And then you have the Patron cards. And
yeah, these are the ones that he gets to select for his Sicarios. Which ones to activate, what they do, and such as that. And you see the ones that are in just the silhouettes, those mean that you can choose any Sicario you want.
now when we were playing, we actually got pretty close to finding him. But it was a demo and it was one round, so I mean, there was a lot of things that we were doing fast paced that if we were playing a full game, we probably wouldn't have been so desperately doing things.
You wouldn't tell me.
So the Narcos game board
is huge.
It is.
Whoop.
So we slide. Doesn't even really fit because I've got the camera angle kind of small. But for the most part, that's it. You have your airports, which if you go to the airport as one of the agents trying to find him, you can go from here to there and fly. You got your cities, you got your farms. The cities and the airport, I believe, you can either block or control. And then you've got your tracker here, and that's how the Patron wins, right?
Yep.
If he gets all the way that many points.
Yep, 20 points.
Right, he wins. And you get your color bases as normal. And you can use these to mark whether you can use them to mark where you think he is or where you know he's not. You get your cocaine. Not real cocaine, folks. Don't try and sniff the plastic.
I tried. It doesn't work. Although you do call it plastic crack.
Yeah. And then you got your figures here. It's kind of unique. I don't believe there was a... They were all different. There wasn't a duplicate of any character in here. These are all different characters. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What was that, 20? No. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 19 figures in this game. Okay?
2019, same
Not when you're doing the 360s, which I hope right now you guys are seeing the 360-degree views of these characters. They, CMON, I'm telling you, their detail, they don't even on this size figure, their detail is well done. They're pretty sturdy. The gun bends a little bit on this guy that I'm holding, but for the size of figure and using a plastic, you're going to expect a little bit of bend when you're pushing on something. But they're going to stand up to wear and tear of this style game because they're really just You could use counters to mark these. It wouldn't look as nice on the board, but you could do it.
It's just not as fun.
Yeah, it's not as fun. But hopefully, guys, you've seen the 360s of these figures, and if you like what you see, hey, get it from CMON or from your local local gaming store. What's our local gaming store, Tim? That's right, Discover Games in Fayetteville, Georgia. As always, guys, game on.
Game on, folks.